We anticipate initially they're hopeful that maybe by mid to the end of March, they're going to be able to start processing and finishing the work of the legislation passed back in December.
That was Representative Larson giving an update on the Social Security Fairness Act during a recent town hall meeting. So, when it comes to the Social Security Fairness Act, there are even Republicans pressuring Trump to fast track the Social Security payments, as this is a bipartisan issue. There are 3 million people waiting for their increased payments that they were promised. It was signed into law, but yet it's not coming. But it seems like Larson has a date. I'm going to play that full video clip of a recent date of what we may see to come. It may not be as a year as predicted, according to Representative Larson. So I'm going to play that full video clip, let you know the latest of what's going on with which Republicans, Democrats are calling for more the Social Security payments, retroactive payments to go through. It'll give you some other important updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate the Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. So, they fought for the Social Security Fairness Act, and now they're waiting to see benefit increases. It's kind of a rug pull where these 3 million people are promised a Social Security increase that they've fought for decades, and then they say it's going to wait a year. But there is some pressure being put on. There are some things going on that are saying, like the Social Security Administration said, it could take more than a year to process the benefit changes, although Representative Larson says it could take less, as he gives a crucial update, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. We also have Republican Higgins calls for swift implementation of the Social Security Fairness Act, saying those who have suffered under the failures of the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset do not have time to wait a year or more until they start seeing changes to their benefits. I understand the major task of implementing the Social Security Fairness Act, updating the benefits of over 3.2 million individuals, will not be done overnight. However, the American people deserve excellent performance. Also saying, the Trump administration has presented a robust capacity for accelerated government efficiency and identification of waste. In this spirit, I encourage SSA to reevaluate this timeline, considering the potential prioritization of resources and staff to expedite implementation. Further, I request a response detailing SSA's current implementation plan and how the current year-long timeline was reached. So, yeah, it looks like with the pressure on to Trump as well as other officials, they want to see these payments fast-tracked. They want it to happen now. So when it comes to the most recent timeline coming from someone besides the SSA, take a listen to what Representative Larson has to say.
Next question is from Roseanne in Bristol, and her question is there an update on the windfall elimination provision, or the WEP? When can we expect to start receiving our funds, and can Trump stop this change from happening?
Number one, he can't stop it from happening. It is in the process right now. But what has happened, he has also targeted the Social Security Administration. And so currently, and I don't think many people understand this, Social Security is the nation's #1 insurance program, the #1 anti-poverty program for the elderly, the #1 anti-poverty program for children. And in doing so, people rely on these dollars. And for so long, under both WEP and GPO, teachers, firefighters, municipal employees, police officers were denied the money that they had paid into the system because they worked another job and they worked and paid into the system. They were not getting their Social Security checks, and that was wrong. Our proposal not only put in and repealed it, but paid for it. So, but what transpired in December was that it was passed unpaid for. And now the Social Security Administration is putting that together. We'll be doing another forum just on this alone because we've been working with the Social Security administration to make sure that all this information, but by the same token, they've been hurt by the elimination of federal employees. In fact, it might astonish you to know that the administrative cost for Social Security, the largest insurance program in the federal government, is administered by federal employees for under 1%. You can't find a private sector business. When you look at insurance companies in the area, et cetera, and what their administrative costs are, 16 to 20+%. So to operate this and to do so effectively under 1%, at 2% is probably closer to what we need. And that would give us the actual human beings there to answer people's questions on a regular basis. So two things have to happen here. We anticipate initially, they're hopeful that maybe by mid to the end of March, they're going to be able to start processing and finishing the work of the legislation passed back in December. We'll be working with them to make sure that that process goes as smoothly as possible. Well, but what's going to make it smooth is the hiring of individuals to make sure that we do that. The passage of that law impacted 2.9 million Americans. And so we want to make sure that they're eligible to receive their benefits and then continue to work on making sure that they're paid for as well.
So what Representative Larson just said there, I haven't seen anywhere. So Representative Larson is one of the biggest Social Security spokesmen, like the poster boy of Social Security. So he might have inside data that hasn't actually been officially released. So you saw that March is when the payments will be processed, right? So it doesn't mean that they're going to be sent out, but processed. I'm not really sure what that means. So it could be sent out in waves coming in April, right? So I don't want to just make up these dates, but I'm trying to interpret what he said. Maybe I'm misinterpreting. Let me know down in the comments below. How do you interpret what he's saying when it comes to the Social Security Fairness Act and payments going out? Let me know down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on that? And that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully cheer you up a bit. Here's my daughter Belle's tip of the day.
Hi guys, this is Belle. This is the tip of the day. I want to tell you something that you should really do. Like if you make a mistake, learn by experience and make mistakes. And I see you in the next video. Hi guys. Monster I bleed in. Don't say that. Hi guys. I wish them breathe and free. I could. Bye.
If you want to see Representative Larson again in Congress having a heated exchange with a Republican, as well as Marjorie Taylor Greene talking about Social Security, I'm playing you both sides here. We got the left and the right. You're going to want to click this video over here, as also Elon Musk says that he has found 360-year-old people collecting Social Security. You're not going to want to miss that. So click that video now and I'll see you in that video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.